Good morning, dear SET aspirants. I think I am audible to you. In this class, we will start. See, this is our first class. In this class, we will do some trigonometry practice questions for SET exam 2025 and 2026. In whichever exam SET trigonometry questions are being asked, we will do all these questions today. And after watching this class, all your questions will be solved and you will practice a lot of trigonometry questions. Just give me 1 second so that I can make sure that I am live and I am audible, and then we will start the class. Okay. Start the class. Okay. Yes, everything is great. Okay. So good morning everyone, and I'm your maths tutor Ravi Jangra, and in this class we will practice SET questions. What type of SET questions are being asked in the digital SET exam? All the questions we will practice today step by step, and just tell me after watching the video that whether you like or this or not. Okay, first question of SET exam in front of you. This is the first question. So today our topic is trigonometry. So look at the question, how to solve this question. See, this is the first question and how to solve the question. Clearly in the first question we have, this is our first question, and our topic for today is trigonometry. In trigonometry, I'll tell you various formulas and the key things about trigonometry, that what type of questions are being asked in the SET exam, digital SET exam. We will practice those questions and we'll try to solve them as quickly as we can, and with all the basic and advanced methods. Okay, so looking at the first question. Today in this class we will do 15 SET questions. So in every class we will do 10 or 15 SET questions, and you can also practice with me. This is the first question. It is given that if in the figure above, this is the figure, sin A upon cos B is equal to 1, and then what is the value of x? Okay, very easy question. Now one concept that we have to remember in the trigonometry is, here we have given that sin A is equal to, if this cos B goes there, sin A is equal to cos B. Now one very important point is there in the SET exam, in the trigonometry, that is being repeatedly asked in the exam, and the point is that whenever we have sine angle, we have sine in trigonometry, we can convert this sine into cos. We can convert the sine into cos, or we can do the reverse also. We can convert the cos into sine. Sine can be converted into cos, or cos can be converted into sine. Same also, tan we can convert into cot, and cot can be converted into tan, and secant we can convert this into cosec, and cosec can be converted into secant, just by doing one simple step, that whatever is the angle, you have to subtract the angle from 90. This basic trick, simple trick, if you use, then you can directly solve SET questions. How? In this question, if you subtract the angle from 90, then sine and cos both are convertible into each other, and tan converts into cot, cot converts into tan. Now in this question, how to solve this quickly? Here we have sine A, here we have cos B. Okay, now what we can do, we cannot cut this sine by this cos, so what we will do, we will convert this cos into sine. And what method I have told you, how to convert cos into sine? We can convert cos into sine if we subtract this angle from 90. If we subtract this angle from 90, then cos is directly converted into sine. So now we have, in both sides we have sine, so sine and sine will cancel out. A is equal to 90 minus b. This b will go this side. A plus b is 90 degree. A plus b is 90 degree, and we can directly remember this point also. This is a direct shortcut also, that if sum of two angles is equal to 90 degree, then sine A is equal to cos B. You can directly remember this also, or easily in one step you can do this. So A plus B is 90 degree. Now what is A? The value of A is x minus 3 plus. What is the value of B? You can see the value of B is 2x plus 6, and their sum is equal to 90. Okay. Now you can clearly see it is 3x, and 3x plus 3 is equal to 90, and 3x is equal to 87, and x will be equal to 29. 29 will be our answer. It will be in option C or D option. Okay, so we can clearly see that we can solve these type of questions, and these type of questions are being repeatedly asked in the SAT exam. Very easy concept, that if you subtract the angle from 90, then cos converts into sine, then sine cancel, a plus b is 90, and we can solve this. Okay, I think easily we can solve this question, basic question, first question of our this SAT journey. On this channel we will solve all the chapters of SAT, and we will do practice of all the questions, and the language medium will be in English. Okay, easy. Okay, now looking at the second question, so answer will be C option, second question. Now look at the second question. In second question, what we have, a statement is given. So first of all we will read the statement and then we'll try to solve the question. In the second question it is saying, by law a wheelchair service ramp may be inclined no more than 4.76 degree. Okay, if the base of ramp begins 15 feet from the base of a public building, which equation could be used to determine the maximum height of the ramp where it reaches the building's entrance? Okay, so now we have a building. Suppose we have a building. Now in this building a ramp is being made. In this building we have a ramp. Suppose this is the ramp. Okay, this is a building and this is the ramp. Now it is they are saying that the angle cannot be more than 1, so this 4.76 is its maximum angle. So this 4.76 degree is the maximum angle of the ramp. Now they are saying that we have to find the height h, and we have to find the maximum height h. Okay, the height of the ramp. So this, let's say this is the maximum height h. Now the base is given, and the base they are saying the base is 15 feet away from the building. Now which formula we will use? So now this is a very basic formula. In this figure, if we consider 4.76 as the main angle, this 4.76 degree, if we consider this as the main angle, then anything that is opposite to the main angle, this thing will be our perpendicular. And now this is right angle, and right angle opposite side is hypotenuse, and this will be base. Okay, now in this question we have base given, we have perpendicular value, that is height, that is given. So perpendicular and base, we will directly use perpendicular and base in, we know sin theta, we know perpendicular by h, p by h, cos theta we know b by h, and tan theta we know p by b. So in this question we have p and we have b, so we will directly use the tan theta. So if we use in this figure tan 4.76 degree tan theta is perpendicular upon base. Now the perpendicular, this perpendicular is h, that is the height of the building, and upon base, and where is the base? Base is 15, so this will be our answer. So basic we have to know about this, and this 15 will come this side, h will be 15 into tan 4.76 degree. Okay, option D will be the correct answer. So very basic point, that in any triangle, any side opposite to the angle, in this question this was the main angle, so any side opposite to this angle will be perpendicular, any side below the angle will be base, and the side opposite to 90 degree it will be our hypotenuse. So we have to remember the basic identities, that what is sin theta, perpendicular by h, what is cos theta, base by h, what is tan theta, p by b. Okay, so basics. So in this class, this is our first class, so I am teaching this topic from the basics. Okay, from basic we are teaching this, so slowly we will raise the level of the questions, and also we will do complete SAT mock tests on this channel. Okay, soon we will do slowly all the complete paper. Now you know that in digital SAT 44 questions are being asked, so we will solve all the 44 questions, all questions of a complete mock test we will solve on this channel. Okay, so second question is also we have done. Third question, in third question what we have, this is third question. So in today's class we will discuss 15 questions. Okay, first question is, what is the number of radians through which the minute hand of a clock turns in 24 minutes? So very easy question. A minute hand of a clock will turn how much in 24 minutes? Okay, now everybody knows the basics about clock. In a clock, the minute hand completes a full revolution in 60 minutes. We know this. In 60 minutes the minute hand will complete the revolution. So, and if the minute hand complete the revolution, that complete revolution, it means 360 degree angle. So 60 minutes 360 degree angle will be there. The minute hand will cover 360 degree angle in 60 minutes. So in 1 minute it will cover, this 60 will go in divide 360 by 60, or it means 6 degree. So the minute hand will cover 6 degree angle in 1 minute. Now they are saying in 24 minute how much it will cover. So if in 1 minute it is covering 6 degree, so in 24 minutes it will cover, multiply this 6 by 24, it will cover 144 degree. Okay, 144 degree is our answer. Okay, now 144 degrees our answer, but we are saying in options it is not given. So what we will do now, it is saying the number of radians. This angle is in degree. Okay, in 1 minute it will cover 6, and in 24 minutes it will cover 6 into 24, that is 144. Now this angle, this is our answer, but this answer is in the degree. We have to convert this answer into the radian. So we will convert this answer into the radian. Now how to convert degree into radian? Basic concept. If an angle is given in degree, we can convert the angle into radian. We just have to multiply the angle by pi by 180. We just have to multiply the angle by pi by 180, and after that the angle will be converted into radian. Okay, basic concept. So this 144 degree, we will convert this into, multiply this by pi by 180, and now it is, the answer is in radian. Okay, so now just simply solve this. If we cancel this by 9, so it will be 20. If we cancel this by 9, it will be 1 and 18, 6. Okay, 1 6. So 1 6 and upon 20, 1 6 upon 20 is very easy to guess. It is 0.8 pi. Okay, so very easy answer. So basic we have to know in this question also. So see, this is the first class. So in first class we will do the basics. Slowly we will raise the level of the questions. So this, the answer will be 0.8. So very easy question. 60 minute 360 degree revolution, 1 minute 6 degree revolution, and in 24 minutes 144 degree revolution. And that 144 we have to convert this into the radian. And how to convert into the radian? Multiply by the angle by pi by 180, it will gets converted into the radian. Okay, question number 4. So what is they are saying in question number 4? They are saying if x is equal to 1.75 radian, x is given in radian, then what, then the value of cos x is closest in value to which of the following? Okay, so in this question x is given, and we have to tell what is the value of cos x. So basically x is given, we have to find cos x, then cos x will be cos 1.75. Now this 1.75 is in radian. Whenever the angle is in radian, so we will use the pi terms. See, now in trigonometry, see, in this class I'm just doing, just practicing the questions. I'm just teaching you how to solve the questions. We are not studying, I'm not teaching trigonometry by basics. Okay, in this class we are not doing the basics of trigonometry, we are just doing practice. Okay, so in this question cos 1.75, now in trigonometry, you know, we have a very good term pi. Pi value is 3.14. Pi value is 3.14, but if we have to see how many degrees are there in the pi, then we know we have 180 degree. We have in pi we have 180 degree, but the value of pi is 3.14. Now what we will do, in cos we have a number, so it means we will also use the number. Pi value is 3.14, we will take here. So this 1.75 we can write this as, firstly we will start with pi, means 3.14, pi is 3.14. How much angle we have to subtract from 3.14 so that we get 1.75? So you can directly subtract them, it will be 9. If you subtract this, it will be 9, it will be 3, and it will be 1.39. okay, 1.39. So this is the angle. If we subtract 1.39 from 3.14, we get the same value, 1.75. So basically what we have done here, we just have written 1.75 into an other form, and the other form is 3.14 minus 1.39. Pi we will use here. Now in trigonometry we have a basic formula that whenever we have in any trigonometric function, whenever we have pi in any trigonometric function, whenever we have pi, this trigonometric function does not change. On x-axis the trigonometric function does not change, on y-axis it changes. Okay, so now on 3.14, or you can say on pi, this cos will not change, it will remain cos. Okay, and the cos will come with 1.39. okay, now but we have to check that 3.14, this value is pi, and pi minus 1.34, 39, in which quadrant it will go? We have to see this. So pi minus any angle, pi minus theta, it goes in second quadrant, and pi plus theta, it goes in third quadrant. So second and third quadrant it goes. So we have here, we have pi minus theta, it means it goes in second quadrant. In second quadrant we know cos is negative. In second quadrant cos is negative, so minus will come outside. So this will be our answer, minus cos 1.39. So basic of trigonometry we know that in first quadrant all ratios are positive, in second quadrant sine and cosec are positive, in third quadrant tan and cot are positive, fourth quadrant cos and secant are positive. In first quadrant all four are positive, but all six are positive, but in remaining third all three quadrants only two ratios are positive, remaining four are negative. All this is basics of trigonometry. Okay, I'll also teach basic of trigonometry, that all the basics that any student who wants to learn trigonometry in English language, I'll teach the complete, I will take the complete class on YouTube also, and also you can join our one-on-one course. I'll teach you one-on-one, only one student and me, on online, whether Zoom app or whether Google Meet app. You can just message me on the number given and I'll teach you through the basics of. Okay, only in 30-40 class we can complete the syllabus of SAT, and we can secure our full marks in SAT exam. Okay, so question number 4 we have discussed. Now question number, it's time for question number 5. What is question number 5? Question number 5 is again super easy question. In question number 5 they are saying that sine 2 pi by 9 is equal to cos x. Sine is equal to cos x. Or now you can directly remember one thing, that whenever one angle of sine is equal to another angle of cos. This is the same question we have done today also, that whenever any angle of sine is equal to any angle of cos, then the sum of these two angles is 90. Sum of these two angle will be 90. Okay, a plus b will be 90. So now in this angle, in this question, one sine angle is equal to one cos angle, so sum of these two will be 90. Okay, sum of these two will be 90. 90 means how much? Pi by 2. 90 is in degree, pi by 2 is in radian. So now we can very easily find what is the value of x. X value will be pi by 2 minus 2 pi by 9. So now if you take the LCM, it will be 18, and 9 pi minus 4 pi, 5 pi. So answer is 5 pi by 18. So again very easy to solve the concept. So now you can remember this point, that whenever sine A is equal to one angle of sine is equal to one angle of cos, then the sum of angle is equal to 90. And it not only applies to sine and cos, it also applies to tan and cot. If any angle of tan is equal to any angle of cot, then the sum of the angle will be equal to 90. And similarly it also applies to secant and cosec. Is also applied to secant and cosec. So this trick, or you can say this formula, every time it comes in SAT exam, so you can secure your one question from this formula. This is a very basic formula that is being repeatedly asked in the SAT exam. Okay, moving on. Question number 6. Question number 6, they are saying the bottom of a pendulum traces an arc 3 feet in length. Okay, when the pendulum swings through an angle 1 by 2 radian, what is the number of feet in the length of the pendulum? Okay, so now here from in this question we will see an important concept of trigonometry. So see here, this is a circle. Okay, this is a circle. In a circle, if we join, very important concept, if this is a circle, in a circle this is the center of the circle. If we join this center with any a point, this will be radius, and again if we join this, again it will be radius. And now suppose this is B point, this is O, means center. From A to B, if we go through the circumference, this value will be equal to L. L means arc length. This is an arc and L is arc length. So L is arc length, R is radius, and the angle that is being made between the two radius, let's say this is this angle is theta. Okay, so now in this figure a very important formula we have is theta is equal to L by R. This is very important formula. Theta is equal to L by R. Theta is the angle between the two radius, and R is the radius and L is the arc length, and this theta always comes in radian. This is the this point also we have to remember. This theta will always be in the radian. Okay, this theta is in radian. Now theta is L by R. So now in pendulum also, have you seen the pendulum? In pendulum also the figure will be like this. See, this is the suppose this is a pendulum, it will swing like this. So you have seen the pendulum, huh? This is a pendulum and it will swing like this. Okay, so if a pendulum swing like this, this figure, see this figure in here also you can see that this figure, this OAB, this figure is only, this figure is known as sector. So this portion of the circle is known as sector. Okay, so the pendulum will also make the shape of a sector. Pendulum will also make the shape of a sector. And what is the question they are asking? That the bottom of a pendulum traces an arc. Arc is given. Arc is 3 feet. This arc is 3 feet. Okay, and this angle is also given. Angle is 1/2 radian. So theta is also given. Now they are asking length of pendulum, this length. So in our question we can say this is our radius. So again we will apply the formula. Theta is L by R. So now theta is 1/2, L is 3, and R we can easily find. R is 6. What is R? R is 6. Very easy question. So by this method we can solve the question. Okay, easy one. Next question, question number 7. So this theta is equal to L by R. This is also a very important concept that is being asked in the SAT exam. Seventh question is also super easy. Today, see, the question is SAT exam is easy. SAT exam is not that much tough. You can say that, sir, you are solving only easy questions and saying it is easy. No, we will solve tough questions also. We will solve the complete paper given by the college board. College board has given us the paper, so we will solve the college paper. Paper given by the college board, that is exactly to the same level of the SAT exam. And now we will see we can solve those questions also in a short span of time. In 7th question they are saying what is the radian measure? What is the radian measure of the smaller angle? Very good question. Smaller angle we have to tell in radian and formed by the hands of a clock at 7 o'clock. So in this question we will apply a shortcut. We have a brilliant shortcut for this question. And what is the shortcut? See, whenever in a clock we have two hands. One is minute hand and one is hour hand. Now if you tell me the exact time in the clock, we can find the angle between minute hand and hour hand. So you can write it directly you can write a shortcut, that angle between. So this shortcut we can apply and we can solve this question in 10 seconds. But I have to tell the shortcut first. Angle between minute and and hour end of a clock is equal to, shortcut is 11m/2 minus 30h. This is the shortcut and we will apply mode here. 11m/2 minus 30h. In this shortcut, m represents the minute and h represents the hour. Example, suppose we have a time in the clock 4:20. Suppose this is the time. At 4:20, what will be the angle between minute and an hour, and how to find? So in this time we will use the value of h will be 4 and the value of m will be 20. So this later part is our minute and this earlier part is our hour. So we'll apply put the value of m and h and we can find the direct angle. So we will apply this same shortcut in this question. It is saying that the time is 7 o'clock. So at 7 o'clock everyone knows 7:00. In 7 o'clock, what is the value of h? H value will be 7. And what is the value of m? M value will be 0. So if you put these two values here, what will we get? 11m is 0. So this will be 0 minus 30h. H is 7. So minus 210. But mode we have to apply. So it will be 210 degree. So the angle is between minute and an hour end is 210 degree. But they are asking for the smaller angle. So now if the angle is 210 is not the smaller angle. How to find the smaller angle? We have to subtract this angle from 360 degree and then we can find the smaller angle. So how to find the smaller angle? See, if the angle is above 180, it is not a smaller angle. Smaller angle is less than 180. So how to find the smaller angle? We will subtract this 210 from 360 and we will get 150. 150 is our smaller angle, and now we have to tell what is the radian measure. We will multiply this angle by pi by 180 to get the radian measure, and the answer will be, you can see 0 0 cancel, and 5 pi by 6. Answer will be 5 pi. C option will be the correct answer. So by this method we can solve. This is a brilliant shortcut for finding the angle between minute hand and hour hand. 11 m by 2 minus 30 h. Okay, easy. Moving on, eighth question. Eighth question is they are saying that a wheel has a radius of 18 inches. We have a wheel and the radius of the wheel is 18 inches. Okay, the distance in inches the wheel travels when it rotates through an angle of 2 pi by 5 radian is closest to which value? So the question is, it is saying we have a wheel and the radius, so you can draw a wheel. Oh, sorry, you can draw a wheel also. We have a wheel and the radius of the wheel is 18 inches. Okay, radius is 18. The distance in inches the wheel travel when it rotates through an angle of this. Okay, so now the angle is how much? Angle is 2 pi by 5. So first of all, 2 pi by 5, this angle is in radian, we will convert this into degree, and 2 by 5 and pi means 180 degree. The value of pi is 180 degree, so we can say the angle is 72 degree. So they are saying that in 72 degree how much distance it will travel. So a wheel, if a wheel is rotating, then definitely the wheel will cover the distance measured by its circumference. Whenever any wheel is rotating, then if they are asking the distance, then we can say the distance is 2 pi r. The distance is 2 pi r means equal to the circumference of the circle. So the distance is 2 pi r. So in one revolution, or you can say in 360 degree, it travels 2 pi r distance. In one revolution, or you can say 360 degree, it revolves, it covers 2 pi r distance. And what is the value of r? R is 18 inches. So in 360 degree it covers, if we put the value of r is 18, so it is 36 pi. In 360 degree 36 pi, so in 1 degree it will be 36 pi by 360. In 1 degree it will cover that much distance. Now we have to tell how much distance it will cover in 72 degree. So if in 1 degree we have this value, so in 72 degree how much value we have? In 72 degree, see, first of all, this is pi by 10 and this is into 70. We will multiply this by 72 and this will be the distance exactly covered by the wheel. And now what is the answer? The answer is 7.2 into 3.14. Now we can multiply this also, and in SAT exam now we have the calculator is allowed, so no need to direct multiply this. You can take without calculating also, you can say this 7 and 3 21, it will be close to 21, so it is 23. So answer will be 23. Okay, or you can do by the calculation also. So this is the question. So in question of wheels, we have to know one concept, that the distance traveled is always equal to 2 pi r. In one revolution the distance travel is 2 pi r. Okay, moving on, question number 9. Question number 9 is, a wedge shaped piece is cut from a circular pizza. See, in a circular pizza, if we cut a wedge shaped piece, suppose this is circular pizza. Now how to cut the wedge shaped piece? So this is center. So if we cut a portion like this, from a pizza, if we cut a portion like this, then what is this figure? This figure is sector. We have solved one same question like this in the case of pendulum. In case of pendulum also a sector figure is formed, here also a sector figure is formed. So now they are saying the radius is 14 inches. Okay, so this value will be 14. Okay, and the angle of pointed end of the pizza measure is, this angle is 0.35. so this formula we have discussed today in the class, that theta is L by R, and it is saying the number of inches in the length of the rounded edge of the crust is closest to which value. So definitely if r is given, theta is given, they will ask for the length, so they are asking for length. So again we have to apply the same formula, theta is equal to L by r. So now what is theta? Theta is 0.35, and what is L? L we have to find, and what is r? R is 14. So with the value of L is 14 into 0.35. So you can multiply this by calculator, or without calculator also you can multiply. 14 7 ja, you can say 70, so 0 7 will come. 14 3 ja 42, 42 and 7 49. So it is basically 4.9. Answer is 4.9. So again the same formula they are asking again, and the formula is, in circle, if a sector like form is there, like in form of pizza wedge shape, or in case of pendulum, or in direct in circle sector, so the formula that we have to apply is theta is equal to L by r. Okay, moving on, 10th question. So I hope that you are getting all the questions, and in 10th question, this question is little misprint. We are not are not able to cover the whole question. So in 10th question I will write the question for you. Let me come and have the book with me. Give me 1 second. So this is question number 10, and in question number 10 we they have given us 3 statements. In question number 10 they have given us 3 statements, and the first statement is that after reading this, the first statement is that x is equal to y. We have to tell whether it's true or not. X is equal to y. And the second statement is twice of x plus y, twice of x plus y is equal to pi. Okay, first statement is x is equal to y, and second is twice of x plus y is equal to pi, and third is cos x is equal to sin y. Cos x is equal to sin y. So out of these 3 statements, which statement is correct? And what information they have given is the value of x and y is between 0 to pi by 2, and sin x and is equal to cos y. So 2 times in this class we have discussed this formula, that whenever one angle of sine is equal to one angle of cos, then sum of these 2 angles, x plus y, is 90. So this formula we know. Okay, this formula we know. And so if x plus y is 90, this much we know, only this much we know. And the first statement is x is equal to y. We know only one thing, that x plus y is 90, but by this statement we cannot come to the conclusion that x and y are equal. No, only their sum is 90, they are not equal. So this statement is not correct. And if x plus y is 90, then what is twice of x plus y? Twice of x plus y is 180, and 180 means pi. Okay, so this statement is correct. And so if sum of angle is 90, then one angle of cos and one angle of sine, again they are equal. So this statement is also correct. So second and third both statements are correct. Yes, so we can say that the answer is B. Okay, so by this much patience, this much clarity, we will cover each and every question of the SAT exam. Okay, so 10 question we have seen today. What will be the 11th question? This is the 11th question. In 11th question they are saying that if cos theta is equal to minus 3 by 4 and tan theta is negative. So one important information they are giving us is tan theta is negative. Okay, and cos theta is also negative, we can see. So tan theta and cos theta both are negative. So we know that both of these terms, sin and tan and cos, are negative only in second quadrant. It is only the second quadrant in which tan is also negative, cos is also negative. Okay, this much basic we know. Now what is the value of sin theta? Very easy. If cos theta is minus 3 by 4, and we know cos theta is base upon hypotenuse, so base is 3, hypotenuse is 4. We can find the perpendicular by applying the Pythagoras theorem. Perpendicular will be under root h square minus b square. So it will be under root 16 minus 9. It will be root 7. Now we have to tell the value of sin theta. Value of sin theta is perpendicular by h. and perpendicular is root 7, and h is 4. So answer is root 3 by 4, and we know the quadrant is second. So in second quadrant we know one thing, that sine theta is always positive. So see, we have they have given us two options. One is positive, root 7 by 4, that is D option, and one option they are giving is B option, that is minus root 7 by 4. So we will definitely apply the D part. Okay, so D option is correct. This is also an easy one. Okay, so in this class, today is our first class. We have seen some basic questions, but these questions are also exact same set level. Okay, 12th question. 12th question, they are saying that if cos A is 4 by 5 and angle A is not in the first quadrant, cos A is 4 by 5 means first of all we can say that cos A is positive, and A is not in first quadrant. So cos is positive in which quadrant? We everyone know cos is positive in fourth quadrant. What is the value of sine A? Very easy question. Cos A is 4 by 5, and we know cos is base upon h. Base is 4, h is 5, p will be 3, because 3, 4, 5 makes a triplet. Okay. Now what is the value of sine A? Sine A is p by h. So 3 by 5, and 3 by 5 is how much? 0.6. But they are saying that angle is, cos is in fourth quadrant, but in fourth quadrant we know sine is negative. So answer will be minus 0.6. Answer will be minus 0.6. Okay, easy. All right, question number 13. So our three questions have remained to in this class. Our target was to do 15 questions and to do their practice. In question number 13, what they are saying, if sine A is equal to B, all right, sine A is equal to B, what is the value of product of sine A cos A tan A? Okay, first of all we have sine A, then cos A, and then tan A. What is the value of tan A? We know the tan A is sine A upon cos A. So cos will cancel, sine and sine is sine square, and sine A value is B, so sine square A will be B square. Okay, easy. This is also easy question. So it's not my fault, questions are that much easy. You can solve like this. Okay, 14, next question, 14th question. See, in tomorrow's class I will take some tough questions. That will not be that much tough, but exact set level. So now 14th question. 14th question, they are saying the equatorial diameter of the earth is approximately nearly 8,000 miles. Okay, the communications satellite makes a circular orbit around the earth at a distance of 1600 miles from the earth. If the satellite complete one revolution after every 5 hours, so how much miles does the satellite travel in 1 hour? Okay, see, so basically they are saying that we have our earth. Okay, this is our earth, and the diameter of earth is 8,000. If the diameter is 8,000, then we can say the radius is 4,000, and a satellite is outside the earth, doing its circular moving in a circular orbit. Yes, a communication satellite makes a circular orbit, and it is 1600 away from the earth. So from here, from this point, it is 1600 miles away. So at this point we have the satellite, and the satellite is revolving like this. The satellite is revolving like this. So the if you look at the revolution of the satellite, the center will be same as the center of earth, but radius will change. How much will be the complete radius? In this 4,000 we have to add the 1600, so it will be 5600. This will be the radius of the satellite. And what we have to tell now, if the satellite complete one orbit every 5 hours, so in 5 hours it is completing one orbit. It is saying that in 5 hours it is completing one orbit. It is completing one orbit, and in one orbit you can clearly see whether, if they talk about any circular object, whether it is a wheel, whether it is a circular orbit, that distance travel is always 2 pi r. Okay, in one revolution, one orbit, the distance travel is 2 pi r. So they are saying in 5 hours they will complete one orbit, and the one orbit distance will be 2 pi r. What is r? R is 5600. So in 5 hours it will cover this much distance. So they are saying in 1 hour it will do how much. So this is in multiply. So in 1 hour how much? So divide this complete term by 5. So 2 pi into 5600 divide by 5. So it will be how much? 5 1 and 2. So it will be 2400 pi. It will be 2400 pi. This will be our answer. Okay, easy. So moving on, last question we have in this class is 15th question, and the question will be, see, these type of questions we will do tomorrow. And these questions are different. These are student produced response. You know, in SAT exam we have two type of questions. One is MCQ and another one is student produced response. So tomorrow class trigonometry we will do student produced response. Okay, and the last question of today class is a road 6 inches long is pivoted at one end, and basically in this question I think we have a little error. This road is length is not 6 centimeter, 6 inches. 6 inches we will consider it as its radius of the circular end. So now the road is the radius is 6 inches, pivoted at one end. If the free end of the road rotate in a machine at the rate of 165 revolutions per minute, how many revolutions the minute the machine is making? 165. What is the total distance in inches traveled by the end of the road? So now it's the last question, whether it is a road, whether it is a wheel, or whether it is a satellite orbit, satellite doing revolution in the orbit, all have the total distance. In all these cases we will cover by finding the 2 pi r. So here also the value will be 2 pi r. Here the value will also will be 2 pi r. But they are saying then in 1 minute, or you can say 60 seconds, in 60 seconds they are doing 165 revolution. In 60 seconds they are doing 165 revolution, and they are asking in 1 second. So in 60 seconds they are doing 165 revolution. So in 1 second they will do 165 by 60 revolution, and you know that in so this much revolution, and you know that the total distance, how to find the total distance? Total distance is always 2 pi r. So 2 pi, and what is the value of r? R is 6. So 2 pi r, and we have to multiply this 2 pi r with the total revolution, and the total revolution is 165 by 60. So this will be our answer. So this will cut by 10, and this on 5, and 5 3 3 33 pi. So 33 pi, D option will be our answer. Okay, so this is the complete class of trigonometry. As I have said earlier that this is my first class on YouTube of SAT exam, but this will just be the beginning of a very beautiful journey, I think so, that from now, starting from today onwards, I will do all the I will teach all the topics of SAT on this channel. This was our first class. We will continue this series. We will do all the questions of SAT of every topic, every chapter. We will do practice here. We will do complete mock test practice. We will take marathon class. I will take marathon class, and so if you like the class, you can subscribe the channel. So this is a new channel. We have 4 subscribers. So 4 subscribers, you know, this is for a new channel. So please subscribe this channel and share the video with the students who are preparing for the SAT exam, and we'll see you in the next class. And tell me in comments also that how the class is, and if you want to take one-on-one class, and I'll teach 1 hour daily, and I'll prepare you for the SAT exam. Only in 40 classes we will complete the syllabus of SAT exam. So see you in the next class. Till then, take care. Bye.